Hi everyone, it's Derek from the iReady podcast here, and this is my video reaction to the 2-2 draw away with Villarreal in the Europa League tonight. That was a simply outstanding result, wasn't it? Absolutely amazed at the fact that we pulled off a draw in our first group game tonight. Against all expectations. I wasn't even nervous for this game because I wasn't expecting anything, and to come away from Spain with a point is just simply outstanding. I'm over the moon. I'm quite speechless, to be honest, because that's just something that it keeps getting better and better, and we're going to Baku, aren't we? Mark these words right here, but I say that in jest, but that was simply brilliant tonight. Certainly the first half, it started off completely in an absolute shambles. After 45 seconds we were a goal behind. One of my streams wasn't working. I changed it. I was about to change it over, and by the time I managed to pick up a new stream, Villarreal were celebrating, and we all got off to the worst start we ever could. Bit of fortune, I think, from with Villarreal. They played the ball through the middle. It was a lucky break of the ball off Worrell. Hits a superb shot from the edge of the box past the keeper. Fantastic shot, fair enough, but a fortune with the break of the ball, and wasn't the best of starts for Worrell. Couldn't have done much about it, mind you. It was just a bit of bad luck the way the ball played off him, and then fell into the path of Villarreal. That was the biggest surprise, I think, from the team selection tonight, the fact that he was starting ahead of Katic. Certainly I don't think there was any notification of Katic picking up any knocks in it at all, so quite surprised to see Worrell starting. But throughout the game it was solid. I don't think the guy or any of the defence really done much wrong, and I think that kind of showed the fact that Villarreal really never had any clear-cut chances throughout the first half. It wasn't until the second half they had their decent chances. Absolutely, Villarreal dominated possession, controlled the first half, as you would probably expect them to do. They are clearly a much better team than us, I would have said, in terms of the skill levels. But they still never created anything clear cut, and I don't think really McGregor had anything to do, to be honest, apart from pick the ball out the back of his net in the first minute. So our defence was solid. We kind of played within ourselves. It was much like the Celtic game where we didn't try and push forward, and I think that was maybe highlighted with the fact that Tavernier was staying back rather than bombing down the wing. Maybe around about the 20th minute we start playing a wee bit more forward. It was kind of short-lived. We were pegged back again, and then towards the end of the half, in the last 5 minutes of the half, we did start to create a wee bit more. But again, anything that we did get to maybe the final third, that was fizzled out before we could hit a shot, and really their keeper had again as well nothing to do either. I don't think we even had one attempt logged against us. Villarreal had obviously a good few that went wide, and as I said, the defence done their job very well. They had a bunch of corners, mind you, but again that was still very, very well handled by our defence. So into the second half, you've got to think that, well, try and push out a wee bit more. It's only 1-0. They haven't been, so dangerous. And, I would have said certainly we did push out. We absolutely did. And I think that's where you've seen the best of us. Our best play, if you look at the games we've played this season, is when we are on the front foot. We are pressing the game. We are the ones going forward and attacking. See, when we try and sit back, that's when I think we're at our worst. I don't think our gameplay is our style is to sit back, even though we do attempt it on occasion. But certainly on two occasions, Villarreal were very unlucky not to score. Certainly the first one of these times when McGregor had to play the last man sweeper keeper, come right out his box, sliding tackle, got the ball off the attacker, but only went right to another attacker who kind of lackadaisically tried to shoot the ball into an open net, and it went wide. So a bit fortunate, but Villarreal, again, goes to show their shooting wasn't up to much tonight. And there was another similar occasion where McGregor was called into action, basically virtually the exact same. However, this time where the guy put it over the bar rather than into the side of the net. So they had a couple of chances. McGregor had a couple of really great saves. One fantastic save, from a shot from the edge of the box, an absolute rocket. It was going into the bottom left-hand corner, and I think he might have seen it at the last minute, and he had done a quick dive over to the left and put it out for the corner. But as I said, McGregor had a couple of things to do in this half, and it just shows you how, we've said it before, it's great to have a keeper that can spend a lot of the time doing very little and then come out and pull off these incredible saves all of a sudden. So we did draw level though in the 66th minute after we were starting to play a wee bit more further forward. We were getting opportunities again, not doing too much, but I think this was our first logged attempt, and it was Arfield that scored. It was a quick break down the right hand side by Tavernier, really good strong play to get past his man in the box. He was actually fouled and the referee looked as if he was about to blow for a penalty potentially. However, the ball went to Candias, who cut it back to Arfield, who was in the middle of the box, and he had basically a cool slot home. Fantastic. However, 2 minutes later we went 2-1 down. Again, as we said, you're at your most vulnerable just after you scored. Once again, that's the case. 68th minute, Villarreal went 2-1 up, started off on the left hand side at the halfway line, quick passing to get it to the far right of our box, took the ball in the box, cuts it back inside to the near post, and it went through the legs of Barisic. Really poor defending. I think Barisic was caught on the wrong side of the wrong side of the attacker as well, and maybe a wee bit flat-footed. Poor defending, but it's a learning curve, isn't it? And then the game went on and we ended up drawing level in the 75th minute after Middleton coming on just shortly beforehand, and he was fantastic when he came on. It was an outstanding ball down the left hand side from Barisic to Middleton, who got by his defender, which is his pure pace, puts an inch perfect cross into the box for a first time tap in from Lafferty. Absolutely outstanding. And then kind of shortly after, McCrory came on, and we tried to play a wee bit more within ourselves again. From that, we knew that, I think, we were, 2 each was maybe the best we could have got, but certainly we did have a chance right at the end of the game where Arfield had a great chance. He should have put the laces through it. It was a great piece of skill beforehand to get the ball to him by Dorrans, I think it was, dropping the shoulder, playing a great pass into the centre of the box, and Arfield came running in, should have put the laces through it, but he tried to, I think, place it, and it was a fairly comfortable save for the keeper. But that would have just been incredible if we had went 3-2 up, but it was not to be. And at the end of the day, absolutely delighted with coming away from a point. One thing you've got to remember, obviously, is the fact that a lot of these players, maybe bar, I think, McGregor and Lafferty, have little to no European experience. So to come away with a draw in their first, group stage outing was just simply incredible. There was certainly things that were lacking tonight, absolutely. I think Candias had a pretty much of a stinker. He was overhitting his crosses and his passing all night, and I think we just never got to grips with the game in the first half. As I said, that was maybe a symptom of maybe trying to play it too safe when we should have just went out for it. And I think Villarreal, as good as they are, I don't think they're as good as they are. They certainly showed vulnerabilities when we attacked them. It was a good few times in that second half we got through. So absolutely delighted at that. We obviously look forward to the game now on Sunday. That's against St Johnstone. So I'll unfortunately miss the game because I've got other commitments. So Dave will be watching it, hopefully. I won't be able to get out another match reaction after that game. However, Dave and I will be back recording on Tuesday night, and the pod will be out early hours of Tuesday, if not Wednesday. So just to say thanks for listening and goodbye.